Well, great win, certainly for our program. To have back-to-back wins versus ranked teams was special. They had won 15 in a row. It was a quad one win. They were playing great basketball. Coach Sprinkle's done an amazing job of bringing in some really good players. And really they compete. They're physical on the glass. But offensively, we were obviously really, really good. 57%, 21 assists, 7 turnovers, which was great. Very appreciative, as always, of the fans. You got an 8:45 game. To have over 13,000 was awesome. Tough place to play, when we're clicking like that. So proud of Nelly, proud of Donovan. Mustafa played great. He's continuing to break out of it. So a great win, certainly, versus a very, very good team.
6 players scoring double figures. You guys were over 1.5 per possession in the first half. So you guys kind of set season marks against them for the half in scoring and for the game. They hadn't been overwhelmed like they were tonight. Did you guys do anything different, or is it just the athleticism difference that you have over them?
Well, it certainly helped that Nelly was able to score down there. He hasn't obviously shown an 11 for 12 night. So I think that gave us some great confidence to have some balance. We got to remember he came here at the end of October, so he's getting his rhythm. He's a really, really good player. We made free throws, something that we've obviously struggled with as well. But then Donovan, again, in those middle ball screens, he was finding guys. 14 assists is pretty amazing, but the balance for sure. Mustafa offensively coming out of kind of what he was struggling with early, hitting threes, things like that. So, I thought offensively we were about as good as it gets and about as efficient as we've been all year.
They run zone in the past, which shows them in the game against UNM. But you still shot about 75% inside the arc. Is that something you saw that you could do against them?
Well, they were effective with that zone, versus UNLV, and they played it early, so we worked on it. I thought we attacked it pretty well. Missed a couple of open shots, but it's great to be able to have that inside game, that interior game, because that'll give us a lot of balance to where if teams are going to not trap us or whatever, we can be able to go down low. But I think we're certainly better offensively than what we've been, and obviously to put up 99 in a league game is pretty good.
To go off that a little bit with the zone that they kept bringing out, how do you feel like the ball movement was? It felt like it was just, you guys were able to kind of crack that a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, they've got good length. We were kind of going laterally side to side a little bit, too much for my liking. We needed to kind of get in the gaps and attack. I can't complain much with 99 points and 57% from the field. And again, I thought the assists were really good.
Another big man came in just kind of like Jaden Lee on Saturday. So back-to-back games against not just ranked teams, but guys that are getting national attention in the center and in the front court. What were JT and Nelly's sort of challenge to stop both of those guys and hold them both 15 points?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we were disappointed in UNLV, right? We were not very good down there. We had to go after Azabor. He is terrific. He was averaging 24 in league, and we had to try to make some other guys beat us. Obviously Martinez got going there a little bit, and then we did a better job later. But we had a pretty good plan, I thought, for Azabor, and he's hard because he's normally making those free throws, and tonight he did not.
Second half, there's a lot of fouls that come that can kind of slow down the game, the pace you guys want to maybe play at. Is there a way how are you able to kind of rein in your guys, make sure that didn't get too much in their heads maybe, and just to keep?
Yeah, I mean, the foul discrepancy was pretty big. We were -8 there, and they had 22 points to our 16. So we were in foul trouble, but we were able to weather the storm with some other guys. Other guys stepped up. Drew came off the bench, had 3 big steals. Mustafa came off the bench, 12 points, 4 rebounds. So that's what that depth that we all talk about. Even Isaac Mushila had some key rebounds at some key moments.
Depth takes a hit a little bit with Jamal Baker Jr. Can you tell us what injury he is?
Yeah, it's still that knee that he's had in the past. So we're hopeful we can get him ready to go for Saturday. We don't know. So we have to take off tomorrow, and then we'll revisit on Thursday. Hopefully it's just something. It's hard. He's had a lot of injuries. So hopefully it's nothing long term, and hopefully we can get him back for Saturday.
Boise State lost at home tonight, which really opens things up. Every team in the conference has a loss tonight. You go on the road against two environments that don't have a lot of energy to them. Just curious how you're able to maintain what you have now moving forward.
That can be hard in itself as well. You know, I mean, Air Force is always very, very challenging. I think they took Colorado State into overtime. So that system is hard. We obviously had a key loss at their place last year. We got to be locked in. We got to be better at that. So we got 2 on the road, right? We got San Jose and that. We're going to have to bring our own energy because we're fortunate to be able to play in front of some amazing fans, some amazing crowds, and it'll be a different type of element. And our guys got to be ready to go.
62 points in the paint. I mean, now these guys, you've already talked about Nelly and all that, but I don't remember seeing 62 points in the paint very often. Have you had that very often, you think?
I can't remember. I mean, Nelly had 26 points. Like, I think we all would be surprised that Nelly would have 26 points. So that was huge. But we've talked about post-ups and layups. Those are our best shots. We'll continue to find catch-and-shoot threes. But give Nelly credit, man. He continues to work and stay confident.
You had at the 6:09 mark, JT I know was already on the bench with 4 fouls, so you kind of had to make a decision. But at 6:09, Nelly picks up his 4th. And you stick with him, and he didn't look like he backed off his aggression defensively at all.
Yeah. Guess it worked, I guess. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I just gambled on that one. I just thought we needed a big body on Azabor. And I thought he did a great job of blocking some of those shots at the rim, making some second efforts, obviously 5 blocks. Fortunately, didn't foul out.
Did he make any adjustments this year to his aggression on defense? Because he was early in the year getting to that 3rd foul pretty quickly in some games, and maybe to that 4th foul. But did he ever adjust anything, or did you have him adjust anything?
Well, he had 4 fouls. So, no, I mean, I don't think we trapped the post every time, so we're trying to help him this game. But no, I think maybe it's just timing. He hadn't played in a long time. But we'd love to not see any of those guys be in foul trouble for sure.
Anything else?
We did ask him what you were about to say when you came in, and then he just said something about he loves coach. And loves his
He's a great coach.
He's a great coach.
Attaboy, Nelly. Do you say in front of Eddie?